It's the road less traveled, especially this early in the morning.
It is 5:55 a.m. We're picking up our first dog for spay-neuter today.
Deanna Savi says this is the right path because her destination is headed for change.
I've been in rescue for years and years, and we can rescue from now until the end of time, but the only thing that's going to really make a difference is to stop dogs from being on the streets in the first place. And this is one of the big ways to do that. I'm going to have you hold this, because I'm going to take him and get him in the van, and then I'm going to have you sign some stuff, okay?
Savi is a volunteer with nonprofit animal rescue group, the Gateway Pet Guardians. But today, she's not rescuing animals.
Look, and your name's on there, all for you.
Her job is to help the human community members by offering free spay and neuter services for their pets.
Drop off is 7 a.m. at the clinic and pick up is 4 p.m.
Complete with a ride to get them there and back.
Where I live in St. Louis City, there's several vet clinics within a mile of my house, and they don't have that in East St. Louis, so they don't even know where to go if they do want to spay and neuter.
In East St. Louis, stray dogs and owned dogs who roam the street are a familiar sight.
And many people don't understand the benefits of spaying and neutering, and we found that providing the education and the resources, people are very agreeable to it.
An unspayed female can have around 20 puppies a year.
Spaying and neutering 4 or 5 dogs in one day, that's potentially avoiding 20, 30, 40 unwanted litters. I can really see the difference that I'm making in this community, and it's really nice to be making a difference in that end of things.
While Savi drops off dogs at the clinic, another team heads out in the same area in preparation for frigid weekend temperatures. With temps expected to reach single digits, these volunteers are dropping off free supplies to help residents care for their pets.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yep. Basically, we build relationships with community members and we help supply them with the resources that they need, such as tie-outs, dog houses, collars, leashes. We want to encourage pet owners to bring them indoors, but if they can't or if they won't, we line the dog houses with straw so they can stay warm.
Gateway finds people who need them by word of mouth or just driving around and seeing an animal without proper shelter. Thick, heavy chains are replaced with tie-outs.
They care for their pets. They love their pets. You know, we see it every single weekend. They have limited resources.
Volunteers are paid in thank yous and a gift only a dog can give.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
East St. Louis resident Andre Triplett has 2 dogs he keeps outside. One of them, the Gateway Pet Guardians transported to get neutered this morning.
I appreciate this. I love you guys. Boy, this is a blessing. I'm sure I'm going to have to get some dog houses. I thank you. Appreciate it very much.
They react very positively, and we actually have people in the community flagging us down sometimes to get us to stop and talk to them.
Since the Gateway Pet Guardians outreach program began 3 years ago, they've spayed and neutered 659 pets. They've handed out hundreds of dog houses and tie-outs and even helped pay for emergency surgeries, vaccinations, and examinations.
We're taking a proactive approach to ending animal homelessness. So we're actually going out in the community, spaying and neutering the pets, keeping them with their families that love them. We don't want to take them away from them. And I think that's what makes Gateway Pet Guardians different.
It's a program that's driving straight for success in hopes to get to a point where they are not needed at all.